All right, hello. We are back with our Breath of the Wild playthrough, and it is past midnight where I am at the moment, so we only have about 30 minutes to 40 minutes to play tonight. My shoulder is killing me from work. Work has been too goddamn busy recently, but I've been really wanting to continue playing. I do not remember where the hell I stopped. God, Jesus Christ, I always like lose track. I started playing Monster Hunter. So we're gonna continue. I believe this is the desert. Is it the desert? Where the hell are we? No, it's the tundra place, like this unknown area. Okay, we started to explore this area. That's right, above the desert. Okay, we're gonna explore this Gerudo Highlands. Let's see what's going on up in here. All right, and as as we do here, we're gonna try to relax, but also learn maybe a little bit of what's going on in the world. And what's been going on in the world recently is again Joe Rogan has been kind of realizing again, little by little, some of the crap that he's been supporting is maybe not the best thing. So again, if you don't know who Joe Rogan is the was the most popular podcaster in the world. How the hell do I change? Why is my thing not what? Is my controller not what? Oh right. Okay. Um, Sucks so much. So Joe Rogan is one of the most popular podcasters in the world, and for a long time he was the king, and he used his platform to support Donald Trump. He had Donald Trump on his podcast. Um, did I say podcast? He's the most popular podcast. Was the most popular podcaster in the world. I think I'm just repeating myself, but he had Donald Trump on, and he gave his support to Donald Trump, which is incredibly insane because he supported Bernie Sanders before, and they're the complete opposites. The big thing is that people think they're both populists. Bernie Sanders is a populist. Trump is a populist, but the difference is that Trump is lying about being a populist. That's the thing. He just says that he's a populist, but he actually doesn't do anything that helps the population. What's going on with this video? So basically, Joe Rogan is talking to some guys from a British podcast called like whatever trigonometry or something like that. I don't remember, but they're talking about how the deportations are happening. Trump is basically sending ICE agents, like deportation agents around America, and basically arresting people. And it seems that like the reports that are coming out again, people that support Trump, oh yeah, they're illegal, so they should be taken out. But again, America has constitutional rights, even for people that are illegal immigrants. There's rules that should be followed, so we don't make so many goddamn mistakes. Um, looks like I'm sinking. Oh, oh shit! There's a beepy sound. Let me try this up a little. Give it to me. Here. So yeah, we're gonna watch this video, and we're gonna be, making making some comments about it here and there. Again, I am not an expert, any means. There's much more people that are much more knowledgeable about this stuff. But again, that's the thing. This stuff shouldn't be like that hard to understand. It's basically basic stuff. That's the thing. I'm a dumbass. A lot of more people are dumbasses in the world. It's just being able to understand like basic stuff, um, or using a little bit of your time to use your smartphone to actually check information. And so we're gonna check this video about Joe Rogan basically noticing that it's getting a little wild that they're using kind of like not very strong arguments to basically arrest people, then deport them, but then deport them to countries that they didn't come from. That's the thing. And what we've heard right now in the latest reports is that he's actually like he's basically sending like people that are being deported to like a Salvadorian prison, if I remember correctly. And it seems that Trump had a deal with uh the president of that country, and they'll take immigrants if Trump pays them. They'll take immigrants and basically put them in kind of like a slave labor camp. Oh god, another test of strength. This is not. Hopefully, it's not a major. Anyways, let's get to it. We're gonna listen to the video, and I'll make some comments along the way.
The Joe Rogan
Major
experience.
test of strength. God damn it.
Makeup artist falsely deported to El Salvador prison. Lawyer says. Immigration attorney say a gay Venezuelan makeup artist seeking asylum in the U.S. was wrongly detained as a gang member and deported to El Salvador. The case becoming a flashpoint in the debate over the Trump administration's deportation of hundreds of migrants to a notoriously inhumane El Salvador mega prison. So again, it's hard to know.
Yes, hard to know.
What's real?
It's hard to
not
know.
real, but if it is real, this is fucking horrible.
But if you think about it, Joe, like I say, if you're rounding up hundreds of people, mistakes are going to get made because everyone's human. And you then have to have a system,
I love Joe.
that allows you to
This
amend
is horrible.
and make
Mistakes can be made
adjustments.
100%.
And it can't be bury your head in the sand and
No.
pretend it didn't happen.
No.
Yeah.
And this is
Absolutely.
the trouble with government. The incentive structure is all wrong. Like,
I
to admit
suck.
that is now embarrassing,
That's crazy.
right? And it's scary. We have the same
This
problem
guy's
in the
like,
UK in
oh
terms
my
of
God, it's so
illegal
mo-
immigration.
oh my
And
God,
if we
yes,
ever
the
get a
government,
government that's going to deal with that, we're also going to have to remove a lot of people who are there illegally. They shouldn't be there. A lot of them
Shoot
are.
'em out of a
You know,
cannon
like I said, we had a report
To
that
the other
shows
countries.
they're way more likely to commit sexual crimes, way more likely to commit violent crimes, they're way more likely to commit all sorts of crimes. We are going to have to remove them, but you have to do it in a way where there's due process and a respect.
Are they
for
trying
the-
to remove them in England?
No.
At all.
No. They're saying they are, but they're not removing them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So the mistakes like that have to be corrected if you want reasonable people to be on board with you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
If you want,
Uh-huh.
you know, compassionate people to be on
can I
board
do
with
it?
you, you can't deport
There's
Salvador prison. That's
not even his country.
right.
You deport people back to their country.
Right. It's not. It's just,
Oh,
who
got
was
you,
the
son.
story with the student that got arrested for writing an op-ed piece.
Is that the Khalil guy or
No, the woman.
Okay.
Is that the girl from the Korean girl from? Is that the Korean girl from Columbia University? I don't know.
Korean?
No, that's a different one. There's so many of them. There
Oh,
was a
God.
woman who got arrested for writing some sort of a thing. This is a Turkish student at Tufts University. Latest Palestinian supporters swept up in U.S. crackdown.
Okay,
What
wait,
did,
stop.
what-
Okay, so again, they're talking about these students. Again, there's a bunch of people that are also being arrested or detained or being hunted down because they supported Palestine. Again, these are not like criminals at all. A lot of them are students, but again, they're using freedom of speech to support a country that's being constantly attacked and, you know, under occupation, Palestine, against the country that's doing genocide against them, which is Israel. And they haven't committed any crimes, a lot of them. They're just protesting at the school, on the school campuses. But a lot of schools are basically being, I believe Trump basically said he's going to withhold money from schools that try to support Palestine. Basically, they say anything against Israel. Suck on that. So again, all of this is totally against the American Constitution, freedom of speech, freedom of the press. This is all completely insane. Just trying to, so this is the thing, like, you know, they constantly say, oh, you know, oh, we're like, we support free speech. They constantly support that we support free speech. No, they do not. They do not. They do not. As long as you're doing speech they want to hear. Ooh, oh God, I cannot believe I did not die. They constantly like to whine and say that they're being censored and stuff like that, but they're constantly allowed to speak almost anywhere. But if anybody not tries to censor them, but if anybody even just tries to talk back against what they're saying, they think that you're trying to suppress their speech. Again, they're just whiny little children. Anyways, so again, all these people just using the First Amendment right, but they're being hunted down.
What did she get arrested for?
Oh.
Have you seen this one?
No.
I saw it, but I haven't delved into it.
Joe, sorry, could I have the lighter, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
There you go.
She engaged in activities in support of Hamas, a foreign terrorist organization that relishes the killing of Americans.
But the department did not provide evidence of that support.
Right.
Yeah, what does that mean? I heard she wrote some piece on Israel.
Yeah. I don't know what the law of that is because she's not an American national.
Right.
But instinctively, I'm just like, that's a lot. That's like crazy.
I think she's been in America though since she was 7.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh god, I was killed because of that stupid
I
goddamn
thought she had a
commercial.
student visa.
I think she's been in America since she was very young. I think that's one of the things that I had read.
Okay. She'd previously been arrested.
One moment, please. Lord Jesus
in April
Christ.
2024
Well,
for taking
Okay, I gotta get
part.
better at switch between the stuff.
Taking part in protests at Columbia University. So it seems like they're really trying to crack down on some of these Columbia protests,
Yeah.
right?
And I'm in two minds
Yep.
about that because I think
Trying
on
to
a free
crack it
speech
down,
basis,
but
I
yeah,
don't know
free
the
speech,
law.
free speech, free speech. Yes, you know, yes,
Second
yes.
person.
Oh, this is a second person that was arrested?
Second arrest.
Oh, second pro-Palestinian Columbia University protester. Okay, so this second person has been arrested before. Okay.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, are we really arresting people for protesting? Or are they protesting and also causing vandalism and violence? Like, what do we say?
Yeah, I
We
can
don't know,
understand that,
right?
but we don't know.
But
Yes,
I
it seems
think
that people do know.
The legal thing, from what I've read, is very complicated because if someone
Like-
is not a U.S. national,
Right.
they may be subject to different rules, or they may not. I think that's a live debate.
Oh, shh.
But from a purely principled perspective, someone being arrested for writing an article seems extreme.
Yes, you think so?
She was restrained by immigration officers near her apartment close to Tufts University's Somerville campus, where she was a PhD student. 6 plainclothes officers surrounded
Hey.
her. How do you say that name? Ozturk? Ozturk. As she walked
Hey.
along, the surveillance video appears to show the officers did not show their badges until she was restrained, the video shows.
Oh
She,
God.
affiliated with prestigious American universities to be arrested for purported activities related to terrorist organizations.
How do I
in the
do this
Trump
thing again?
Administration's immigration crackdown. So what did she say though? Like,
She engaged in activities in support of Hamas. But what does
Right.
that mean?
right, without specifying what those alleged activities
Exactly,
were.
Joe.
This is in her
They.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you
You know,
think? The
especially
whole.
if it's just
It's
protesting.
all like just
I don't
like
know.
vague shit that they just
Yeah.
make up.
Look, the counter argument
they
on this,
are
and I think it's one that I, as
Doing
someone who
illegal
visits
shit,
the United
fine, then
States also
report
feel
it.
is
But they're like, oh yeah, they were
I don't think the
maybe
United States would
supporting
have given this
Hamas.
person a visa if she had told them this is what she
And
plans
even when
to
they
do
say
in
double check it,
America,
a
right?
lot of times it's
So that's
not
their argument.
true.
That's the argument.
It's just they
Marco
say it's
Rubio
supporting
has,
Hamas when they just
which
support
is,
Palestine.
if
They
we
just say, okay,
know
we
you
want
were gonna do
Palestine to
this,
be
we were
free,
never gonna give you a
and then
visa.
that they
I don't think this is the
equate that
one
with
I'm
supporting
thinking about
Hamas.
that
That's
was
straight
here
up.
since she was 7.
No, that's a Korean girl at Columbia University, Joe.
Oh, okay. And they're talking about deporting her, right?
Yes, they're talking about deporting her, but I don't know enough about
And
that.
what had she done? Did she commit vandalism or?
I don't know enough about it, Jamie. If you get it up, then we can have a look at it. But that's the one you're thinking of. The girl who's been here since she was 7 is a
Yeah,
Columbia.
and maybe they do support Hamas. That's because maybe they're the only people actually freaking doing something.
Degree at Columbia.
Yeah,
Interesting. So Columbia is the hotbed.
Seems like that.
yeah.
I wonder why. Why particularly Columbia?
Well, there have been a lot of protests, pro-Palestine protests in Colombia.
There she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh come on.
Yeah, that's the girl. You know, we're rapidly approaching the time where America and the UK is going to
What?
have a pretty uncomfortable debate as to what is acceptable and what is unacceptable.
Yeah,
when
what
it
you're
comes
doing
to
about it.
dealing with people
Yeah.
who come here illegally, people
Hey.
who commit crime, or even if they attend protests.
Oh, what do I do?
Where is the line? Because we're going to have to make a
Ah!
decision. Because until we do that and we start to actually apply the law as it's meant to be applied and put certain laws in place, then these type of things are just going to continue to happen.
Yeah. 100%, especially if someone wants them to happen.
Hmm.
Because that's
What?
what my fear is, that a lot of these things are paid for and organized, and including a lot of these protests at universities. I think they're doing it on purpose.
Okay, stop.
they're
Again, this is the things they always do. Okay, I could probably talk about this at the end, but okay, I'll leave it till the end.
Build up a lot of passion in these people for being disruptive, and a lot of passion for protest and passion for, and then they weaponize it.
Mm.
I really do. I believe that's exactly what they did. With
Yeah,
the
because you're an
Tesla
idiot.
buildings. With all the Tesla dealerships being light on fire, I think they weaponized it, and it's a good test run. You know, if they can weaponize it against Tesla, they can do that with a lot of other things to justify that kind of vandalism and fire and arson and all the chaos and property destruction.
I went to UCLA campus. This was May last year, and I went to a pro-Palestine demonstration, and I just went around just interviewing people, talking to students, and both on pro-Palestine and the other side. And one thing one of the kids said to me was, as he was trying to get into the library, he was like, you know, most of the people who are doing this, they're not from UCLA. They're not from this college campus.
Right.
What are they doing here?
Right.
He goes, look, fair enough, if you want to protest and you go to UCLA, that's all cool, whatever. Number one, don't stop me from getting an education when my parents have paid X amount for it. But number two, like, he pointed at one of the dudes. He was like, that guy's about 42. I know he doesn't go to my college. Why is he here protesting?
Okay. So here's a few. Okay. God damn it, I'm getting all confused. I should have stopped it sooner. Okay, so about this, you know, Joe Rogan is talking about how like he thinks that maybe it's not grassroots, that it's being paid for. They always do this shit. Even look at the town halls that are happening right now. Whenever anybody says anything about against them, they go, "Oh, you're being paid. It's fake." Constantly, it's never organic. So even what was it? Elon Musk right now, he's going to town halls, and everybody at the town halls freaking hates him. And there's a few, well, actually not really. There's actually a bunch of supporters in the audience, but some protesters come to the place, and we don't know. They could be from a different party, or they could be from that party that realized that Trump is, you know, taking shit away from them. And yeah, there was like in a lot of the town halls. Whoa, what the hell was that? One moment. What the hell? Wait, whoa. Something happened. One moment. That was weird. It looked like something weird happened. I don't know. I always lose my like. God, I don't want to eat those things. Jesus Christ. I want to make food. I gotta make food. Whatever. Screw it. God damn it. I'll just stop. I just gotta make something up. Whatever. Screw it. Eat. I don't care anymore. I'm murdering this guy. All right. My lord. Oh, why do they make it like this? Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Okay, equip. Boosh. Boosh. Oh, this one. Oh God, wait a moment. Ah! Oh God, that does no damn damage. Woo! 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 One critical hit, baby. Boosh. One more. Oh! 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 Oh, what you got? Nothing. That's what you got. Oh, I'm out of arrows. All right, I get bombs. Oh. It's doing like no damage to him. Jesus Christ. All right. Where you at? 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 Okay, here we go. That was it? Okay. Plus. Then go this way. All right. So, so like at the town halls, there's constantly people coming in, and it's very like red districts. It seems like people most likely voted for Trump that went to those town halls. And they make some. It can be something. It can be something more serious to talk about, or very light criticism too. It doesn't matter the level of criticism. If you criticize, do anything, you go, oh, you must be paid by George Soros or some other, like, you know, person that they think is supporting the Democratic Party. And they never actually try to address the issues that are being brought up. Just constantly deflect. And these guys are basically, Joe Rogan and these guys on the show right now are basically doing the same thing again. They're just like, okay, do some research. You're talking to each other for 3 goddamn hours about the tattoos. Yeah, there could be gang members with tattoos, but you know, some people, I actually checked the comments a little bit. I don't want to waste too much time on this stuff. People are, oh, you know, yeah, who the hell has tattoos on their face? People that work at Hot Topic or some freaking like emo store. There are some people that have some weird tattoos, straight up. You're probably not going to get a business, going to get a job at a school, but doesn't mean you can't have one of those tattoos and work at certain stores or whatever, like, or tattoo shops or anything like that. Okay, that's why you have to have a process to arrest these people and then take them to court. But what did Trump do? He's basically threw the Constitution in the garbage, even though the Constitution says that you have to take even illegal immigrants to the court. Sweet. He puts them on a plane. What the hell? Oh, this is fake, huh? This is fake, huh? You. Hell? Oh. Oh, come on now. Did I kill him? Not worth it, but whatever. Oh. Cut off his thing. You. Boy, nah. God, I keep forgetting the buttons for this. Oh, there's one right there. Yep. You. Thank you. Else around here? Again, they're running cover. They're willingly, like, just giving Trump way too much benefit of the doubt. Like, anything. Like, for the other side, again, for example, Joe Rogan went crazy because he, for some reason, hates Tim Walz, the VP for Kamala Harris when they were running. For some reason, he just freaking hates him. And then, like, you know, he heard some news that he was putting tampons in the girls, in the boys' bathroom when it's not true. He could have checked it, but they never spend any of the 3-hour conversations they have to actually really check any of that information. It's always something that they think will make the other side look bad. Oh, you know, did you hear about this? And then then even if they do check it and it kind of goes against what they're saying, oh, that must be just a small mistake, like not a big problem. No, that means that you got wrong information. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Just completely infuriating. Let's finish it up real quick.
And you're right. And there are a lot of foreign governments that want this shit to be going on.
100%.
100%. 100%. Oh, yeah, tricky, tricky, tricky. Nice. Oh shit! I'm stuck. Run! Did they combine? That's open it right. Again, the big thing is just you have 3 hours. Again, that's what Joe Rogan wanted. That's why he did it. He wanted to be able to sit down with people and talk, not just have small little interviews, let people express their ideas, go over their thoughts. But he doesn't do it anymore. Again, like what's that one YouTuber, Mr. Beat, the history YouTuber, really great YouTube channel. Again, he said he loved Joe Rogan, watched him for many years, but then he noticed that he just stopped being curious about so many things, just would like hear one thing or another and then just stick with it. And again, as many people pointed out, it's from the COVID-19. Again, people kind of got pissed at Rogan for basically not using the vaccine. He used some other medicine that he thought would work because he just felt that it did, even though the what is it, ivermectin, I believe that's the name of the medicine. Even though it comes from the same goddamn company, he put his trust more in this medicine that normal people most likely can't pay for, but he made people not trust the normal vaccine, put out so much misinformation. Just completely ridiculous. Ooh. Well, one moment, please, or I can stop that. Oh my sweet baby Jesus. Oh, where am I? Shut the hell up. Wait. Oh God. Boom. Chucks that guy, man. Whoosh. Right. Good stuff. That's the good stuff. Oof. Hey. Thank you. Holy shit, meteor raw durability up. Okay, I want to get that. I really, really wish we could just repair weapons. Even if it costs money, I really wish you could just repair stuff. Yes. Thank you. So yeah, some other cool, good information. One moment, please. One moment. All right, we took off the monitor. Like, Joe Rogan has been proven wrong so many times on his own show that you would think he would try to be a little bit more responsible with the information that he talks about. Again, I know he tries to be like, oh, you know, it's just a conversation, it's just a talk between friends or somebody that I'm interested in. Yeah, but at a certain point you gotta be freaking responsible, and that's what he said before. Supposedly he didn't want to interview Trump before because he knew, he even called him, he's full of shit. He constantly Says bullcrap. There's videos of Rogan basically saying this. And I don't know if the rich people around him like talked him into supporting Trump, or if he got jealous because other comedians started interviewing him and he wanted to remain at the top of his circle. You got to be more responsible about this stuff. It's not just affecting you, it affects the goddamn country. That's what's so frustrating about this stuff. Holy shit. Okay, I went up there. Okay, I really should try to go up there. Okay. Is there any place for me to go? Okay. Let me climb up to the top of the mountain and we'll finish it up for tonight. That'll be it for tonight. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? God damn it. Oh no, that's nothing. Alright, let's just go up to the top of this tippy top. Tippy top, tippy top, tippy top. Also some other good news. So Dr. Mike, a very popular YouTube doctor physician, basically had a jubilee, that if I have a chance tomorrow, I want to watch it while I'm playing some game and maybe make some comments about it. Especially if my family is going to watch it, so I can maybe give some pointers to people in America, a family or friends that usually don't spend as much time getting this information. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Come on, come on, come on. For the love of God, do not slide off. Ooh. Should be good, should be good. Okay. Right. Sweet. So Dr. Mike went against 20 vaccine deniers, and while this Jubilee 20 versus 1 debate was much more respectful than others, it basically came down to very personal versus more widespread consequences. People feel that something wronged them, the medical system wronged them, so they want to apply that to, you know, basically, I don't know, make them feel better about having to make a difficult decision and maybe it not working out for them, unfortunately. And they want to apply that to, you know, across the board. But I think Dr. Mike did very well in the debate. Overall, he seemed very empathetic. A lot of people probably couldn't be as patient as he was. Can't go any further. Okay, so we're done with that. Okay, that's as far as we can go. That is as far as we can go. Anyways, we'll try to see what we can do tomorrow. We're gonna have to be up here freezing our little butt off until I find a camp or something like that. So right now we're gonna be finishing it up around here. And what is laser? What is that? Oh, this is the boar. Alright, luckily I have my fire sword, so it should not be a problem. Alright. Sorry. Alright, we're going to be finishing it up for today. Thank you for coming by and spending time with me. Peace and love to Palestine, also Ukraine at the moment. And before, just, oh my god, it's endless, man. It's endless. Everybody's working, doing their job, keeping busy, taking care of the family, and there's so many things that we also have to try to pay attention to because it's going to affect us later, but also affecting people right now. And, you know, a lot of times I think that those people are being affected by it means the world to them, that, you know, people are still thinking and trying to help them even if they're across the world. Anyways, just rambling as usual. Take care of yourselves and the ones you love. Good night.